Oh,
That way.
hello, community.
Greetings. We are
1, 2,
Comic Talk.
and we have books.
We do have books, and we're not only excited about bringing out these books, but you may notice that something behind us. What do we have behind us?
Comics that we had from our this morning's interview that we had.
That's correct. With who? It's a test. Brandon. We had a
My brain blanked.
I know. Well, we've been busy. You've been doing schoolwork. We just picked up books. We had an interview. Whole world's blowing up. We're working on stuff. We're working on stuff. We have been working on stuff.
We're still working on stuff.
Well, you remember what we got going on even this weekend. Beyond the interview. We're working together with Metaphorical and Z.
Remember? I did not know that.
You do know that. I showed you the whole concept.
I didn't know we were going through with it.
Well, what we're going to do is we're quickly announcing that we are going to be selling books. And we don't normally sell books.
Yeah.
And we decided to work with basically individuals that really know what the hell they're doing. Metaphorical and
we're
Z.
basically doing auctions in our own little way.
We are.
I guess.
We're revolutioning.
We're changing it.
The auction industry. We've developed what we call ASAs.
The anti-sniper.
We didn't want to really tell them exactly what that was. We're going to debut it this Sunday. We are going to go through everything, and if you listen, actually kind of told you what that acronym broke down as.
People are going to slow it down by 50%.
They may, and this is going to change the way all online auctions are done from now on. I mean, I know we've been saying this, but when you guys tune in to see what's going on, I'm sure you're not only going to adopt a system, but it's only going to be a matter of time that the world adopts a system. It's a fair system, and everyone's going to win. You will see. So first, how about we do this? Let's show them what we got today. And before we do so, let's do some quick shout outs. Some of the shops that we picked these things up from. First shop, what's the closest to us that way?
Comic Bug? No, that's Jeffrey's.
Jeffrey's is right over there. It's only, half a mile away. They hooked us up. They got us a bunch of books.
Comic Bug's that way.
We went in the Comic Bug, and what we're going to show you right now is what we end up getting from a place called Cult Comics. Cult Comics shouting you out. I know that you end up getting our online YouTube channel name. So for those of you that are in the Torrance area, Lameda area, over in that far district over there, over in that Long Beach type area, and just, I don't know, let's call it south or north of it, Cult Comics. That's where we picked this up.
So we have Alienated.
Number 3. Now, this is the cover A, and good luck finding actually the 1 in 15, and good luck finding these books. Why am I saying that? We went to 3 different shops to pick up our pickups today, and not only do we normally go to a bunch of shops, everywhere we're sold out a bunch of stuff. I am telling you, community, if you already haven't put in your pull list, which you need to be doing with your LCS anyways, you better get out there now because everything's getting bought up. Call. Find out what's out there because this was the last Alienated. Out of the 3 shops that I went to, that was the last one.
So here we have Basket Full of Heads.
Final issue.
And this is actually a really cool cover.
Cover B. We've been getting cover Bs on all this except for issue 2. I don't know.
Just a random issue we don't have a cover B for?
We did a cover A on that one.
Why didn't we get a cover B?
These are the questions that ponder.
The questions we think.
Cover B, Basketball Heads. We are so glad that this came out because we've been dying for this to complete. We love it. We didn't want it to go away, but we wanted to know what the hell is going to happen. If you haven't been reading this, we highly recommend it. It's a fun book, isn't it? It tells a great adventure story. It's a little bit tongue-in-cheekish. It has a little bit of fun in the telling of the story. It's not too serious, but it has enough gravitas to keep you there. Recommend it. Check out the Joe House stuff. Joe Hill House stuff. There we go.
Next we have Dead Day.
This is a brand new book from a person that we've been reading stuff from. This guy is like super busy. Ryan Herrett. He's been doing the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Turtle crossover. He's been working on Army of the Death to the Army of Darkness. He's been working all the regular Power Ranger stuff, and then he comes out with this. Like, I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to compete with Donny Cates to see how busy they can each be and how busy each other. I don't know. That's speculation.
How busy one another. Here we have Venom number 6.
I didn't have a second printing. We have some variants and stuff like that, but this second printing, I was like, you know what? I don't have this. So this is something I didn't mind not only getting to put in our collection, but I don't mind opening this thing up and revisiting this issue 6. So we'll put that off to the side.
Here we have Mercy, number 2. I did not even know this was
out. I know. Now, the Kai was the one that we were both Mirka and Dolpha lovers, right? I mean, we not only dig her art, but we like her actual writing. So this was more of a pick of Kai's. Not to say I didn't want it, but
I was on that push.
You're adamant, yes. And due to the adamancy, we end up getting it. Not only end up getting it, we normally will pick up an A and B cover of things. One, because Kai yells at me for handling the books incorrectly. And 2, we like to have complete sets of stuff. So we're getting 2 copies. This is a cover A, and we have a cover, like a cover C coming to us.
Here we have a Venom 25 black cover.
I am a major fan of blank covers. It doesn't matter the color. However, I do have a preference of black and white. Why? Well, those are the color breaking ones. You know what I mean? They're hard to keep nice and all that. We are fortunate to where we run across people that can do sketches for us.
Right.
So it's kind of a no-brainer. At the same point, we
do that a lot. We get a lot of sketches,
and we like to have just the blank covers to have around. You know those things.
We need a lot of artists and creators,
and it tends to work out. I don't know if most people realize that your sketch covers tend to be one.
That's probably why I felt so weird when we started not doing that.
I know. I know.
It was a part of our everyday thing almost.
I agree. So before we leave, again, we want to throw out some shout outs. One, all the shops.
Jeffrey's, Comic Bug, Collector's Paradise, Torpedo,
Arsenal, Atomic. I mean, we can go all the way out there to the other places. We're making Fat
Las
Collectibles,
Vegas.
so we can go all the way out to Mega City 1, Apple Comics. We want to drop all the names in which that one have always been there for us. Have always had pull lists.
And we always want to plug everybody. Again, that's what we've always been here to do.
Exactly. So, hey, you know what? I think we've been able to knock out what we want to do. This store folio is last week's picks. This store folio right here, just really quick. Canto number 6. Signed.
We always get it. Ooh.
Join the future.
Signed.
2 gun, hey. That's actually a store exclusive variant too. Sweetheart.
Signed.
Why are you thinking we're bringing all these out? Well, we did make mention of an auction that we're going to do, and we want to make sure that we started the auction out right. So what we have is we have signed books, we have variants, we have ratios, we have stuff, and predominantly everything's signed. So that's how we're going to debut this auction, whole new concept. We're still working out some of the final details. Z and Metaphorical and Z are working with Kai and I. And please stay tuned. And not necessarily to our show, but watch their shows. Make sure you tune into Metaphorical and Z. Sub them. Hit that notification bell. And stay tuned because Kai and I are dropping books, man.
We got content coming up. And we want to make sure
that you know
that the community's in the loop for it.
Exactly. So, hey, stay tuned. Make sure you end up seeing we have at least another 6 more shows that we have from now until then. We are busy.
We are busy.
And we're trying to make a lot of content for you guys. We know that we're going to be getting back to normalcy pretty soon. So we want to make sure that we can get some out to you. We're going to keep this under 10 minutes. We want to show you our books.
And when things do go back to normalcy, you guys can expect to hear about all the comic things we go back to doing when we should actually end up coming back with hate to say it, more comics from all the stuff we go to and we get and just everything. We'll have more.
We're looking forward to that.
We're looking forward for things to going back because maybe think about it probably won't, but let's say all this stuff ended before Anime Expo happened, or before certain cons. If it's far enough away, maybe if it's in December, maybe those can still happen.
We're hoping. That's actually some of the hopes right now. You know, it's quite possible that they may just push LA Comic Con another month back. That'd be kind of work. That would work out for us.
That would work out for it. You're right.
So hey, you know what?
We're hoping. We're hoping.
We're gonna go on forever, but we're not gonna hold you guys too much more.